Boys, girls, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I want to look at something really crazy that I just happened to notice was happening on the auction house. And that's a few individuals here are attempting to, I guess, blow the market for the Aventador. As you can see, it's most of the same people at the top here. They have 15 of these each listed, so I don't know if this is going to cause a bunch of other people to post them up. Chances are by the time you're seeing this video, either a bunch of these are going to be up or none. Anyways, I thought this was cool and just wanted to share it with you guys because normally this car is never on the auction house, and now these two guys have absolutely flooded it. Anyways, today we're back with a bit of an update on the money method since Forza went ahead and nerfed, I guess, a bunch of the ways we were getting super wheel spins before. I have a little bit of an update on that, a few things you can do, a little bit of bad news, and then most importantly, we have the updated cars for this week, what's good to snipe, what's not going to be good to snipe. Anyways, I'm going to start off by showing you guys how to get skill points if that's for some reason something you still need to do after we do our wheel spin, of course. Oh, actually not too bad. So first things first, you're going to gain your Sesto Elemento, and then you're going to make sure your car mastery looks like this. Again, you don't need the extra life, whatever. Just make it look like this. And then you're going to come to event blueprints, and you're going to search the share code that's on the screen right now. Sometimes when you search it, it doesn't show up right away, so you might have to retype it in. It's not necessarily you typed it wrong, it's just, there's a lot of bugs in this game. But anyways, you're gonna launch that, and then you're gonna go to your difficulty settings, make sure you're on auto steering and then automatic transmission, and then essentially the rest of this part's really easy. I'm sure most of you have already seen this. In fact, a good portion of you probably skipped this part because you don't really need to know it anymore. But just make your way all the way through to the end. All you have to do is hold the gas because the car is going to steer for you. And then once you get to here, you're welcome to restart it if you want more, or you can continue. If you restart it, it still keeps your skill points. Don't worry, we're going to continue though. And now let's go back to the festival. Pretty much just save up as many of those as you want. The more the better, because one of the things I'm going to show you today kind of really suck for getting skill points. And I don't even know if I currently have enough to do it because it takes so many. I'm going to be real honest though. So let's get to the auction house. I'm going to show you I guess 2 options, but we're kind of down bad. There's not really any safe, good way to get super wheel spins anymore. I'll show you 2 options. So you could try for the peel. The price on these is slowly going up though because more people are putting them up for sale and buying them because it has a really good skill point option, but chances are it's been redeemed on most of these. Unfortunately, I'm going to show you what it is if you happen to have a peel or you can get your hands on one. As you can see, you just kind of fill out along the bottom here and you get to super wheel spin. It costs I think 9 total. Again, that's super good, but chances are it's probably already been redeemed, which sucks. Or the next one's the Fair Lady here, the FE, the Forza edition. Again, this price is rising a lot too because lots of people are buying them, and chances are these have all been redeemed too. But if you can get your hands on one of these that hasn't been redeemed, I know that the prices on these are a lot, which is why even if you can get your hands on it, it's probably not worth it because very rarely do you get over 200 grand out of your super wheel spin. I don't know. If you have a couple of these in your garage, I guess it's worth it. You could always auction the snipe for under 100k, but let's look at what you get. So there is a chance you're like me and you might possibly have 2 extras here. I didn't even know that. They are very common at the very least, but as you can see, very, very cheap to get a super wheel spin here. It actually only takes 6 skill points. That's the best we've seen in a long time, but the car is very expensive. Very, very expensive. Now, this next one is more of the sure way to do it, I suppose, but it is a lot of skill points, but skill points are very easy to get, so if you want to grind for it, purchase one of these bad boys here, and then I don't actually have enough to do it here, but you kind of fill out just along the bottom here all the way up. Because this one costs 50 skill points. That's why it costs so much. I think it's 63 skill points or something. I don't know. Use this as your own discretion, but the car that you get here has a super wheel spin. So you're paying 50 grand and it costs a lot of skill points. But if you have the skill points, I guess this is your best option right now. So I don't know. That's kind of all for the super wheel spins at the moment. Forza kind of did us dirty. Anyways, in the ways of the auction house here, the best car for this week is actually our friend right here on the screen. As you can see, the price on these is already down to 6.5 million, and they're not really selling because more and more people are getting this car. So What's the best thing you could do? Well, you could probably set your max buyout here. I'm gonna say no more than 2 million, and just start auction searching, because lots of people are gonna put these up. If you saw the last video, I accidentally got one for 500k. I wasn't even really expecting to find one, but lots of these are popping up. There we go. There's one right there, 275,000. This is without a doubt the best thing you can do. People are auction sniping though, I'm gonna be honest, and I didn't even get that one. But if you can stockpile like 10 to 20 of these, the price will go up to like well over 10 million, possibly even 20 again over time. Just hold on to them. Anyways, this is the best car for this week, but I got a couple other options for you. Next, we have our friend here, the Spider. Again, tons of these up. They sometimes sell for 20 million, not very often, but that means they're very good to search for. For price, I'm gonna say don't go any more than like 4 million credits on these. I feel like the price is probably gonna drop kind of soon on this car. I don't also think a lot of people are auction sniping for it, so good chance you're gonna be able to find these or win them when they come up. But yeah, don't go over 4 million. I think very soon the price will drop on these, but still a good car to auction snipe. And now our last friend here is an old friend, the Honda. These are showing up like a good amount of them, but they also sell. So if you're able to win one of these in an auction snipe, and I'm going to show you guys also how cheap these can go for, you're going to be able to sell it without a doubt for 20 million. Again, I wouldn't say go any more than 4 million credits. These aren't going to drop in price anytime soon unless Forza does us dirty like they did with the Unicorn. But very recently, I think this car was in the festival. So anyways, this is a good car to search for because look at how cheap you can sell it. So if someone just decided that they didn't want to get 20 million for their car, the lowest that they could put this up, I believe it's like under 100k. Yeah, 22,000 is what someone technically could post this car for. So again, search for like 4 million and under, and you're going to be really shocked. I feel like a good amount of these are going to show up. Now, the last one you could search for here is just the Honda Civic, but this one's actually a lot more rare. Like, it sells out instantly even at 20 million. So if you're searching for this car, again, set to like 5 million, but good luck. I don't know if really any of these are going to pop up. I saw 2 up earlier for 20 million, but they sold out really quickly. It's a good car to have. I like drifting in mine, but yeah, this is kind of it at the moment. If I were you guys, I would also keep my eye on the Neo there, because I feel like that car has potential to go up in price a lot. I don't even know if it's technically on the auction house yet, but as soon as it gets on there, try and get your hands on a few because it'll be cheaper, and the price on that's probably going to keep rising. Anyways, that's it. Anyways, boys, if you made it all the way through to the end of the video, let me know down below so I can give you a heart on your comment. As always, we will see you boys in the next one. Ooh, nice, 250k. I'm out. A base.